Oh no! It's morning!
And that means it's time for the Rotten Mornings. Best way to start your morning off.
What?
Oh,
Good morning, and welcome to another episode of Rotten Mornings.
Good morning.
hi, it's morning time.
I'm Scott.
I'm Matt.
I'm Grim.
And I'm over here.
And Tommy's over there. Tom and Dan is over
Tom and
there.
Dan.
Awesome. You guys sound pretty high energy. You may be still experiencing some of the highs from the haunts last night.
Got to be.
Oh, yes, I'm still feeling floaty. I'm so happy. I'm floating.
We are getting to those shortly. I definitely want to hear about those, but let's talk about some news.
Let's talk about some news.
I'm a balloon.
Man, that's been your news.
There's your news.
Ooh, don't
Yeah.
pop me now.
Don't pop me. Don't pop me now. Don't pop me now. Because I'm having a good time. Having a good time.
Such a good time.
So yesterday we had an episode of the podcast.
We did. We talked about, what did we talk about? We didn't talk about a-holes this time. We actually did something.
Oh, it's a bunch of a-holes talking. It was
Yeah,
a
we
little
didn't
bit
talk
different.
about a-holes. We were a-holes talking.
Yeah.
Not
I did.
Hog Island Swamp.
Yes, Honey Island Swamp, where Victor Crowley
The swamp
Victor
monster.
Crowley is from.
And then we had, I guess, an episode of Strips came out.
It did. It was an episode where you talked to inanimate objects and you punched me in the face.
Yeah, I have seen the restraining order, and
I'm glad.
I've also torn up the restraining order after I realized you wrote the restraining order.
I did. That is correct.
And then we had some live.
We did. We went live from out at Warehouse 31, which we have not been to the last 2 seasons. And Timbo was going out there, so of course I was like, well, let me get in on that action.
Yeah, can't wait to hear how he enjoyed it.
Oh man, he enjoyed the hell out of it, and he was talking shit the whole time. You know how he is, though.
For sure.
He apparently knows one of the other owners, and he was giving him hell all night long. It was fucking phenomenal in the most Tim way possible.
Hell yeah. And that's it, right? That's all we had as far as programming.
I believe so, yeah. It was a very light programming day.
Do you have to remember anything about maybe Brandy's favorite part or one where she saw
Brandy really enjoyed, oh gosh, we talked about it in the live.
Well, go back and watch.
Well, okay, let's say this. First of all, Strips was quite hilarious. Another one of those killer episodes where you have all this help. Like, I don't know where you keep getting all this help from. And it must be nice having all this help. But, you know, some of us just do it DIY. But it's whatever.
Yeah, all of us do it DIY.
DIY, do we do this?
Yeah. I wish I could die while I'm doing this.
DIY, the hell am I still here?
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, so let's talk about where people were last night.
Last night I was at Insanitarium. Both Tommy and I were there. Tommy Dan.
We had so much fun.
Oh my God, it was such a great experience. Never in my life have I ever played a doll character. It wasn't just a doll. I was at Bella the bratty doll. Bella because I had bells on me. And everyone there.
Bratty because of personality.
Yes, I am very bratty. I'll admit that now. Only now.
Okay.
Now, you tell him about your bratty. What do you mean?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
You're lying on your own behalf.
I don't think that. No, that's not how that works.
That's exactly what happened.
Okay.
I was right there.
That's not a lie. You were there.
But it was fun, and I had a great time with everybody, and just experiencing something new and character building and just having a blast.
Awesome. Hell yeah. And Tommy, you got to play a new character?
He's coming. He's on his way.
He's walking over here.
Get over here, Tommy Watt and Waddles.
Jim
Tommy Watt and Waddles. Tommy Watt and Waddles. Now, speak.
Yeah. I had a really good time there.
The end. Okay, go back to your couch.
Get back on the fart couch.
I really love, because I'm still pretty new to this haunt business overall, and being able to work with other haunts and actors and seeing the way that they do things and trying my best to like come up with something good that'll help fit and anybody else's way and still have a great freaking time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I had a blast. It was great.
And I got my makeup done by their makeup team, and they have quite an extensive and beautiful makeup team.
And honestly, dude,
they're amazing.
Grim's sitting here right now next to me, and she looks like somebody that works at the Insanitarium. That's one of the things that they always hit, is that their people are cohesive.
Yes, I love this makeup so much. I didn't want to take it off yet. And the only other person that has ever done my makeup has been Matt. And so this was something very different for me in lots of ways.
Huh. Only Matt, huh?
Oh, and you did my makeup once too.
Oh,
but
God.
Matt's done my makeup
Gross. Gross. I'm Scott. Gross.
Interesting. That's really cool. I saw pictures of that, and I tell you what, you were kind of unrecognizable.
I agree.
Oh, yes. It was so different. I love it. Artistic.
And Matt's absolutely.
What'd you say, Tom?
I said I love it. Having the opportunity to sorry, I'm eating cookies right now.
I gave him some cookies, and he's eating the
opportunity. They're breakfast cookies though, for this morning.
He's gonna get to this point eventually. Just give him a second.
Okay, we've got.
Basically, just talking about the opportunity to work with other people and learn from them. It's so much fun.
Yes.
I love it.
Tommy, were you in makeup or did you have a mask or?
I wore my happy face mask.
Okay, cool.
And was singing very loudly and crudely to people.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I think that mask works in that haunt too.
I agree.
I asked everyone for critique, and they said they had none to give me. But I had fun. Everybody seemed to love everything we did.
That's awesome.
It is a plus.
Very cool. Well, Matt, do you wanna talk a little bit more about Warehouse the 3-in-1?
Also, I want to say shout out to Insanitarium, and I cannot wait to work there again. I plan on working there again a lot more.
Hell yeah.
So we were at Warehouse 30.
Hey,
what?
Matt, I'm sorry. Before we get off the Insanitarium, I do want to say, like, this was a Sunday night. The last time that we were out there, or I was out there, was a Sunday night, and it was a pretty good crowd, but it had all the haunts. Was it a pretty good crowd last night too?
Are you talking about at Warehouse 31?
No, at Sanitarium.
Oh yeah, what was your crowd like? You.
Oh, the crowd. It was good. It was a Sunday, and being a new haunt and everything, it was actually a pretty good crowd. Yeah.
That's awesome. And you guys talking about having a lot of fun. It sounds like people came through and you were able to play with them, and that was kind of why I was asking that question. That's awesome.
I would like to try to work on a Friday and see how different things are, or maybe if there's happens to be a larger crowd or anything like that. I would love to see and experience that too.
Well, and I got to use the chainsaw once, which was really cool.
That's awesome. I'm sorry, Matt. We're back to Warehouse 31. How was crowds out there?
It wasn't a big crowd, but damn, when we got there, there was a ton of fucking people there.
Hell yeah.
There were a fucking ton of people there.
Was it vastly different from the haunt that you've seen before?
Yes and no. Of course, like the 3D maze is the 3D maze, and it's always going to be that way. They've changed up some stuff in the ways it moves, and they have these really kick-ass floor paintings. Like, is one thing I always miss in like 3D attractions is like they kind of don't think about putting stuff on the floor, and they went hardcore with their floor stuff, which made it like kind of gave it a different level, you know.
Yeah, that's awesome. You're
And
right, dude. Immersion only happens if you get like it's not just 360, it's like spherical, right?
yes, and they had a lot of different places that worked super duper fucking well with what they had going on with them.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. I haven't been out there in a few number of years, or a number of years that is few.
Sure.
Yep. And so that sounds awesome. Um without giving anything away from the haunt, like, did you have a favorite part?
My favorite part was the house area.
Uh-huh.
And one of the things that they do out there that I really, really thoroughly enjoy is that, and I talked to David, he's the guy that actually does most of the curating out there, the paths and the electricity stuff and all that, that you don't have a room that goes from like, say, a I don't know, like an autopsy, and then you're in like an old folks home. Like everything there had its continuity to moving to the next scene.
I like
I,
that.
I love the shit out of that because you don't even have to tell a story by word because you're moving through this thing and it's constantly being ABCD. You're in the next thing and shit.
Hell yeah. I'm glad that I wasn't in charge of that, because sometimes I have terrible segues. But speaking of that, tomorrow morning is a new episode of Rotten More.
Oh, that's good. That was actually a good segue because at least you mentioned segue in the statement.
Ow.
I
What else did you? Was there anything else that
I had a segue.
I like segues from a distance.
From a distance.
Matt? Was there anything else that you wanted to talk about with Warehouse 31?
No, just that Warehouse 31 is doing a phenomenal job.
I'm glad Tim, Tiny, Destiny, Steven, Tyler, and everyone that went out there had such a good time. And also you guys, Matt and Brandy had a good time.
Mm-hmm.
It was all good and everyone did great.
I wanted to ask all of you. I haven't heard any of you bring up food or concessions. Was there food or concessions at either of those haunts on site?
Yes, Warehouse 31, they had sort of like an ice cream vendor that had slushies and stuff. So that was cool. It wasn't that much, and it was all dessert type stuff.
Dessert.
Getting ice cream vendors or like ice cream trucks at haunts is always like, that's so hard, I would imagine, for haunt owners, because it's like, hey guys, uh, the forecast is that it's going to be 90 degrees that day. We had some ice cream, man. You guys will make a killing. And then the day of the haunt, it's 17 degrees
Yeah,
outside.
exactly.
People have their own ice cream in their pockets, so yeah, that's a wild one. Very cool, very cool. Anything else about Warehouse 31?
No, that's about all I got. It was phenomenal. Go check those fuckers out. They've got a hell of a show.
Tommy and I wanted to go really bad, but I didn't want to miss my opportunity. I'm working in sanitarium. Like I had to. I just had to.
I think that is, man, I think that is like a big testament to how awesome it is to actually haunt, to actually be a haunt actor, and for him, being a haunt actor at a different haunt, like, that's got to feel amazing.
it helped build so much experience. God, I loved it. I can't even, words can't express how happy I am that I did that. And how great everyone worked together, and how I don't know, it's like I fell into place perfectly. I was
Well,
afraid that I wasn't, but I don't know why I was so afraid.
I was tetrified. And then the night before that, you were midway haunting, and you just had a great little weekend there, huh?
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah. Cool, guys. Anything else from yesterday?
I loved yesterday. Yeah.
Yesterday.
Okay.
Yesterday was a great yesterday. I wish I could live it again 44 more times.
That's a specific number.
Yes. 44, no more, no less.
Well, I know that this morning we have another episode of the podcast. That's this one.
Yes, that is this one.
Mm-hmm. Anything else coming up today?
Who knows?
It's fair.
Probably
Yeah.
lots of surprises in our bag of surprises.
If there's lots of surprises, that definitely will be a surprise.
Yeah, you're right, Scott. You catch on quick.
You're so smart.
You are very smart.
Probably we'll see an episode of Rotten Strips tonight.
I believe so too, and I believe in you, Scott.
Yeah, I believe so. I'm working on it right now.
I just read that. I read from your script. Did you not catch that?
Oh yeah.
It sounds like a thing that if we all wish really hard.
Oh wait, I did read your words. I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention.
Yep. So that is. Did we miss anything? Is that all the rotten news?
I think that's all the rotten news.
Sometimes I miss things too, Scott. It's okay.
Okay, thanks. Thank you. Well, we're gonna take a short break.
We're going to a hockey game during the break. You guys enjoy life.
Okay. Oh my God.
Diddly.
Coming this October, as night falls on a quarantined prison somewhere in Vincent, Alabama, vampires have taken over at Hellbilly Hollow, and things will never be the same.
Come visit Hellbilly Hollow in Vincent, Alabama. You'll have the best night of your life.
Yes, we'd love to have you in our neck of the woods.
The wait is driving us batty.
This year, we've raised the stakes. Join us.
Join us. One of Alabama's top-rated haunts. This is the one for you.
Hellbilly Hollow Haunted House Attraction in Vincent, Alabama. Open at 7 p.m. every Friday and Saturday in October.
Tickets available at the door.
Exclusive merchandise, tasty concessions, live entertainment,
well-lit bathrooms.
For more information, check us out on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and at hellbillyhollow.com. And we will see you there.
Join us.
Don't go that way, man. You know who's back there? It's that serial killer from that movie.
What? Why are they here? I thought they were supposed to be chasing the kids at summer camp or invading the nightmares of the kids on that one street.
Well, they're all here. Brought in to fight off the mutant chickens, and now it's a horror free-for-all.
Oh. Where do I buy tickets?
The Haunted Chicken House in Heflin is the largest tourist attraction in East Alabama.
open every weekend in October. Tickets are $15 per attraction, 2 for $25 and 3 for $40.
Ride the hayride of horrors.
Visit the Haunted Chicken House.
Defy death in the infamous Crazy Train.
For more information, check us out on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and thehauntedchickenhouse.com. And we'll see you there.
Oh, and we're back.
Oh, wow. I made it back just in time. I scored a field goal.
I was just talking to Tommy about our boner contract.
I feel a little uneasy right now. I'm getting a very
weird boner.
Weird vibe from Matt. I know I was the one instigating and placed my hand on the small of his back,
and I told him if he gave me a boner, he was gonna have to take care of it.
Do I need to leave it? I'm kind of like, I don't know what to do at this point. Get your hand off my shoulder.
If Graham gets a boner, you gotta take care of it.
I don't want a boner right now. I want to focus.
Graham, I would just say remain calm and don't wink at or blow on anything.
Oh, too late.
That was one of the jokes that we told. I totally just stole your joke, and I never even mentioned this, but I stole your joke at Doomsday because Mrs. Smiley said something about it's not that hard, and I was like, well, I've heard if you wink at it and blow on it, that it'll help it out, and they turned that into a skit. It was fucking hilarious.
That's awesome. Hell yeah. Well, guys, in this part of the show, inexplicably, we talk about nothing related to anything. We talk about a cryptid every day. And
that's right.
Today we're talking about the Beast of Exmoor.
Ooh, that's very close to Mordor.
Mordor,
anyway.
Wait, I don't think anything's close to Mordor.
The sound of it.
The
Maybe
Beast
I'm not sure.
of Exmoor.
Exmoor.
Exmoor saves the day, saves the day.
Exmoor sounds like a grocery store.
Na, 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 na,
na,
Welcome to Exmoor. We have apples for $5.99 and grapes $3.52.
And here at Exmoor, less is more.
Buy Exmoor.
We used to have more. Now we are Exmoor. Hey guys, so anyway, the Beast of Exmoor is a phantom cat said to roam the fields of Exmoor in Devon and Somerset in the United Kingdom.
Is it more than mere folklore?
It's true.
It's true.
Tribunal?
Trippy.
It's tripedal?
Maybe
it's
so.
Quad.
It's It's quad pedal.
It's four pedal.
Tripedal is like a kangaroo or a human with a large penis.
Yep.
Oh.
So we winked at it.
You learn something new every few minutes.
Every second you're being exposed to brand new shit.
Yep.
You know how to stop it. Is there an ointment for that?
Nope.
No, it is not.
Maybe we should invent one.
So,
probably wouldn't work.
The Exmoor, Beast of Exmoor, has produced a number. The eyewitness testimonies have produced a number of different descriptions. Most accurately reported the animal as being a large cat, either resembling a puma or a panther.
Ooh.
It is recorded as being somewhere between 3 to 4 foot 6 inches long from nose to tail and 2 feet 6 inches in shoulder height, standing very low to the ground as if having the ability to leap. And having the ability to leap over 6 foot tall fences with ease. Is this just a panther?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is the thing that's interesting about this is that they're like, this thing looks like a panther, and every way that we describe it, guys, we're just gonna be honest with you. We're pretty sure this is a panther.
This is just a panther.
This is a fancy cat, okay? Don't
fancy
disrespect
cat.
fancy cat.
Fancy cat eat fancy feast.
Do they?
Yeah, that's what their slogan used to be. Only fancy cats eat fancy.
I bet he gets his fancy off feasting from people.
There is photographic evidence of this thing. And
yeah, there's a lot of photographic evidence because it's a fucking panther.
Yeah. So
it's a fancy cat.
Mysterious and strange Beast of Exmoor. Now, when you hear us say that it has panther-like properties or puma-like properties, that wouldn't be unusual in an area that had panthers or pumas.
Yes.
But this area does not have panthers or pumas.
Do you recall that I was telling you here in Argo that a lot of people have been seeing a black panther roaming around?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
The
but
very beast of Argo.
They're not known to be in these parts either.
they
But
are though.
A panther?
it got caught eating something, I think. Goats? It was people's goats.
We got panthers
Oh
right
no,
there.
yeah, you're right. Actually,
Yeah.
it ate
And
it
sadly,
ate 2 pigs and 2 dogs.
I'm so sad about that.
I can see panthers being here. We have a lot of them in Florida. Or at least
Really?
I've never seen one, but I used to hear about them in Florida.
They like to travel,
Yes, the panther that was sighted here actually ate someone's animals.
and it is sad. So my internet is telling me the beast may be the beast may be a big alien cat, which are big cats that live in England. From 1970 to 1980, many people owned jaguars, leopards, and it is possible that small lions were owned as well. At this time, it was not illegal to own such animals without a license. And, it says other things too.
Yep. The Dangerous Wild Animals Act of 1976 is what banned people from having those. But prior to that, you could have whatever the fuck you wanted.
Yep.
According to the Exmoor Zoo, the Exmoor beast is understood to be a melanistic leopard.
Yes.
That's a genetic mutation that does exist in the wild. And guys, that is an explanation for cryptids. We haven't talked about that a lot when we talk about these cryptids, but genetic mutations and natural mutations happen to all animals, and humans and everything.
Mutations and like hybrid type animals and
I mean,
stuff.
that's technically how animals evolve, isn't it? Through mutations.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
I have
Okay.
seen deer that were all like melanistic. They were like black deer.
You're a fluffy mutant skull.
It's like this is like the most goth leopard. And like it doesn't want to be seen, so it's super emo too.
Yes, it's sad.
It's minty.
Yes, it's Vicks.
Okay.
Sorry, unrelated.
I thought you said it's fixed, and I'm like,
It's
wait,
it's a fixed panther.
yeah, like hey, it's a cryptid cat. They're like, yeah, but it's fixed.
Yeah, it's fixed.
Who performed that?
Who broke it in the first place?
Oh, I thought you meant like it had its broke.
Yeah, I thought having those meant you were broken.
Oh, I'll tell you what. If you use those, you'll be broken for at least 18 years.
Broken sad. Broken stupid.
Tell them what they've won, announcer.
Oh, right. Well, Jack, today he gets to walk away with a whole slew of children that he'll be taking care of for the next 28 years. Wow.
The beast of Exmoor is the name given to an animal reported to roam the countryside of Exmoor in the southwestern English counties of Devon and Somerset. The cryptid is believed to be a type of felid, and it lives outside in a region beyond its natural range. It is classified as a phantom cat or alien big cat.
Again, this is just a fucking displaced leopard, or panther.
It's a fancy cat.
Alien big cat, who do you think you are?
Who do you think you are?
I think I heard one.
I don't even know what the actual fucking lyrics to that are.
I think you did well.
Oh, Oreo Big Stuff. That's what it was. Okay. I got super confused. Cool, guys. Our crypt today is sadly just a cat, just a actual normal, just a cat.
I actually, I found some sounds of it. You want to hear it?
Well, I hate this part.
This is the fucking best part of this. Shut your goddamn mouth. All right, so this is somebody actually caught this on camera out in Exmoor. Hold on one second. It's happening. Hold on. See, he's saying he hears it. You hear that shit? You hear that?
I'm so scared. How informational.
I heard that. I all the way heard that.
Yeah, they say that they hear that out in the woods at night.
They have long tail.
Is it the leopard or I think it's one of the cats that we've mentioned tonight, the leopard or the it may be a cougar, but it's the largest animal, the largest cat that can purr. And it sounded like there was some purring in that video.
Yes.
Yeah.
These cats can jump over fences almost 2 meters. That's like almost 7 foot.
It's a hell of a jump.
It is a hell of a jump.
If I seen that, I would congratulate him before I died.
You know what's weird about this cryptid? I don't see anything about like if you see it, you'll be cursed, or I don't see anything about like.
I don't see anything about this other than the fact that it's just a panther.
You know why? Because these things don't give a shit.
I mean, that's fair. The Royal Marines were after this at one part.
Oh God.
Yeah. What? Like the government was involved in hunting a cryptid?
Well, did they get him?
We'll never know.
Oh.
The world may never know.
In 1986, the creature was connected to over 200 farm animal deaths. And most of those farm animals was someone's ant farm.
Those poor babies.
Boo.
Yeah, that's fair.
Boo. Straight up boo.
Yeah, I'll accept that boo. When well earned, I'll put it on my shelf of boos.
This internet has told me that they are capable of slipping in and out of different dimensions.
God damn it, there it is.
So it's just like your brother.
There it is.
There it is. Well, inevitably, someone will say it's an alien. Someone will say it's interdimensional portal traveler.
Well, I mean, ding, 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 alien.
Yeah.
Alien cat. Fancy alien cat.
And somebody will say, "Hey, that's just a cat, guys. Just let it go."
Someone doesn't have imagination.
That's fair. Okay. Anything else we need to tell people about the Beast of Exmoor?
It's a panther.
I'm an alien cat.
Okay. I feel like tomorrow we'll have a cryptid that's maybe not just regular house cat. Fair enough. You guys stay rotten.
Stay rotten.
Stay rotten.
Stay rotten.
Join us next time for another episode of Rotten Mournings.